G'day everybody. On a Ren kick at the moment, mainly because of the issues that he's been going through, and obviously enjoying his things, and I want to see and hear what he does. The original Sick Boy, I don't think I've seen the video for it or anything like that. If I go back through my history, I might realise I have, but I know that I've heard it in the car with my wife because she's bought the album, so she plays it in the car. So I know the song. This one's called Sick Boi Pt2, released 3 weeks ago, which was just around the time of his Cujo smackdown, beatdown, whatever. And in the thing he was talking about, he was saying that he was going to be re-releasing Sick Boy without Cujo's beat. And so I'm going to assume that that's what this is, Sick Boi Pt2. I could be making a bad assumption there, but that's my assumption. So we shall listen to that. Join me, won't you? And if this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for coming. If you're somebody who's already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. If you're brand new and I guess you like the way that I do this and see some of the other things, please consider liking, subscribing. I'm slowly climbing to 1,700 subscribers, so just a tiny channel at the moment, but I have passed that critical 1,000 mark. Anyway, Sick Boi Pt2.
Sick boy, allopathic script boy, pathogenic, schizophrenic, call it medic, quick boy, just wanna scratch the itch boy, agoraphobic, multi-psychosis, own it, I'm that sick boy, nothing to lose, nothing to win or to prove, nothing but holes in my shoes, nothing but nothing, I'm hustling, bustling, pain is a paradox I didn't choose, nothing but truth, nothing but fire in the booth, nothing that you could do I couldn't do, nothing that you could do better, forget all the others, I'm aiming at you. Cytotoxic, diagnostic, catastrophic news, since I got sick, no for one, the pain it comes in twos, catatonic, antipsychotics, beta blockers, antibiotics, watch the clock, pick the lock, pick quick, let's dip, get loose. Wait for a minute, I'm struggling with it, I'm doubling down and I'm doubling digits, I live with the pain and forgive it, cause bitterness eats you alive when you're in it, admit it, then flip it, then rip up the script, it's fitting that I have been screaming at demons that visit, I'm feeling so rigid, I lean on religion, but God sits a laughing, I'm burning my bridges.
Man, that's amazing. Just being able to vocalise stuff that quickly without tripping over your own tongue. It is one of those things that I appreciate a lot about some hip-hop and rap artists, that they can do that sort of thing. Ren is one, Eminem is another. Obviously two very mainstream ones. I'm not deep in that scene, so I only know the ones I see. And from the sound of this, obviously, the lyrics are very different to the original Sick Boy. So the Sick Boi Pt2 definitely is talking about his struggles, talking about the stuff at the start, agoraphobic, like fear of going out in open spaces, basically dealing with all of the sickness that he's had to.
Comes in twos, catatonic, antipsychotics, beta blockers, antibiotics, watch the clock, pick the lock, pick quick, let's dip, get loose. Wait for a minute, I'm struggling with it, I'm doubling down and I'm doubling digits, I live with the pain and forgive it, cause bitterness eats you alive when you're in it, admit it, then flip it, then rip up the script, it's fitting that I have been screaming at demons that visit, I'm feeling so rigid, I lean on religion, but God sits a laughing, I'm burning my bridges. Car crash, whiplash, ambulance, body bags, zip back, it's a game of circumstance, wrong turn, everything can all collapse, get burned, back inside the relapse, cracks, they stack back to back, and I'm back on my my back inside the counter attack. Pop Prozac, knock it back, wash it down and relax, and that's that. Subtract, collapse, react, adapt.
Getting lost, money, 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 get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose, getting lost, money, 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 get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose, getting lost, money like a job.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a boy inside his mind. Sometimes the thought would overflow and grow until they blinded the boy, he decomposed. And if you read between the lines of his story, you will know that there is method to his madness, prerequisite for his sadness. For there must be catalysts which exist to explain his status. Extract it and look right at it. His panic was formed in fragments that happened from lack of passion, attacking his hippocampus. Back to the story where the story begins. There was a boy, he was confused by the world that he lived in. A world where profit is religion and to knock it is sin. A world where profits spread the word of putting profit over kin. Sink or swim, blood that is thicker than money and dividends. He grew thick skin, see it for what it is, resist and take a hit on the chin. Anti-capitalist, a rationalist, a war, it shall begin. On the greedy who mislead the people, it starts from within. Are you in it to win, or are you in it for a purpose that exists outside your skin? When you're in it, is it worthless to resist, begin again? Are you screaming on the surface, are you like me, are you in?
Getting lost, money, money, money.
So, just on this first listen, it sounds like he's really making a point of the greed that comes into the music industry. Like he loves his music, and you see him when he was in the Big Push and that sort of stuff, and then became really ill, and music became even more important to him. It became his outlet for getting his stories out to the world, sharing, that sort of stuff. And I guess the fame and recognition's kind of, and the money, obviously nice, but it's kind of an aside thing. It's not the reason he's doing it. And he's basically saying that like, are you in it to just share, or are you in it for the fame and fortune? Because that can turn to greed and, you know, underhanded tactics and telling somebody that even though they've bought a unlimited license, that you want more money from them. There's a little bit of that to it, I think. Just backing up a little bit.
The capitalist, a rationalist, a war, it shall begin. On the greedy who mislead the people, it starts from within. Are you in it to win, or are you in it for a purpose that exists outside your skin? When you're in it, is it worthless to resist, begin again? Are you screaming on the surface, are you like me, are you in?
Getting lost, money, 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 get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose. Money, 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 get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose. Getting lost, money, 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 get into the bag like I got nothing to lose, yeah. Like I got nothing to lose. Getting lost, money like a job.
I like the build up in instruments here. Song in the background.
Zimmalate?
Yeah, the ads jump in really quick. That was, having just listened to another atmospheric-y type sound, that one was really nice to have heard. The way that he introduced all of those little background bird calls in that ending section. I'm going to be honest, it's not something that I associate with hip hop. And that it was really interesting in the way that there was just a little bit of build up in instruments, because overall the slow hip hop beat and stuff, it sort of just it flowed, it led you through the music and through the song, but it didn't seem like there was a lot there. On listening again, I'll probably hear a bit more, but on just the first listen, it didn't seem like there was a lot of instrumentation, a lot of different instrumentation type thing. What are your thoughts? I did notice like a comment right down below, your fans are here for you, Ren will back you no matter what. If you're a big fan of Ren, what's your opinion of this? What's your take on the story behind it? That's one thing you'd have to listen to again, because wow, he does alliterate very quickly, and quite eloquently, like clearly. So if you sat there and listened, you'd hear everything that he said. It's not like a slurring blur of words. It's a little bit of a blur of words because you can't keep up with it, but it's not a slurry blur of words. Let me know your thoughts down below, especially if you have a bit more of a take on what he's saying in this. Where is Ren coming from? What is he trying to tell us? Thanks for being here. I hopefully will catch you on the next one. Cheers.